At the time of this filming, I'm currently homebound and growing out my mustache. As you can see, I could twist my mustache and I got a little chin hair right there. And out of boredom, I learned that there was a dinosaur that existed that had 500 teeth, and it was called Niggersaurus. So for today's video, you guys will get to learn more about me even better. Hello my Niggersauruses. Since we are all in a lockdown and in the safety of our homes, I figured it's the perfect time for you folks to learn more about your friendly neighborhood animator. And I'm talking about myself, by the way. And today's video will be very interesting, so gather your folks around, and if they can't because they're outside, well, they shouldn't be, because we are talking about signs that you may be ugly. Now, I had a bittersweet childhood. My folks are the best and the best is all they give, but most of the bitterness came mostly from school, and I was not physically bullied, but I was mostly insulted and compared to. And that is sign number one. You are always compared to someone else. I received offensive questions asking me how come my close friend is good looking and I'm not. But the worst thing I've received was, how come my brother is handsome and I'm not? Even to this day, I have no idea how to respond to that. Yo, Dev. Yeah? How come your brother's handsome and you're not? So I decided to look them up, and would you look at that? They are miserable. I am really against insulting other people based on their appearance, but if they were to bring out the gun to a knife fight, you bring out your gun as well. Sign number two is that you're too embarrassed to show a hairstyle reference whenever you get a haircut. After the insults I've received, I became so insecure to the point that I'm too embarrassed to show a reference to the haircutters, because the thought that you are not like this guy in the picture lingers in my mind, and you are anxious about their action you'll see from them. Oh yeah, can you give me a hairstyle like this? Your hair's too short for this, right? But the thing I learned from this is that gay people seem to be the most comforting and easiest to talk to. You could say that they're just being nice because you're a customer, but they go as far as to suggest approaches for your hairstyle, and they just seem so genuine. Sign number three, in relation to the previous entry, you try to compensate. Back in college, I tried to look dapper as much as possible so that I could shift the attention towards my fashion instead of my face. But you don't have to worry that I look like a school shooter because we had the dress requirement. But at the end of the day, I did not gain anything but a sweaty back. Sign number four is that no matter what you do, you will not stand out. Still speaking from college experience, I genuinely asked if I could be the one to represent our extracurricular club. I asked if I could be the one to introduce our org, since it would be nice if a fellow org member be the one to introduce us. Then our leader agreed, but then he said, oh yeah, how about that guy? He has a nice voice. Now I admit, I don't got the best pipes in the world, but I was so deeply offended by that. What sucks even more is that I don't really blame our leader, but the reality of it stings. Now the last sign is, you try to keep telling yourself beauty is on the inside. This goes two ways. One, it's a genuine philosophy, or two, you keep telling yourself that to make you feel good. And if it's the latter, I feel you, cause you have no other ways to comfort the pain, and it becomes a huge hard pill to swallow that you'll never be one of the guys that are just popular for being good looking. Now I don't wanna end this vlog in a sour note, so let's stick with the old tradition. As I grew up, I learned that all the insults I've received during my high school years and grade school years had something to do with my brown skin. Here in the Philippines, the body standards in the Philippines are becoming more ridiculous each year. If you line celebrities up and blur a picture of them, they all look identical. Same hairstyle, same nose tip, same nose bridge, same skin color, same chin, same jawline, and they always end up denying allegations of surgery. And deep down, they don't know they've conceded to the bullshit requirements of success. We should learn not to give a rat's ass about how we look if it means to surrender to irrelevant people's comments, because at the end of the day, what matters is what you want and need, as long as you're not stepping on anybody's toes. So fuck off with what they said and start coloring your hair with whatever color you want, or start wearing that shirt you've been really shy about. Just like what my late dog Damon would say. Which means 1. To never give a damn. 2. Always look out for your best interest. And 3. A 500-toothed dinosaur is called Niggersaurus. So due to less air pollution, I started seeing something clear in the sky. Oh, look at that.